up and make this one. This, ooh, I know that I'm ready. Know that you change your mind every second steady. Know that you try to act like we added and Eddie. Ain't the right PCWG, but you want how many? You want a many? Planet of plenty. Give me some room to stream, but here too damn empty. Spelling my doom, I guess right now it's too trendy. Life like me and you, but baby, we're still 20. The fee is too hefty. Why you melancholy? I fly to the east of the moon to get you some coffee. No more, but I'll hang with you cause I need nobody. Trying to get you right off of me, then I'll give you apologies. Cause you a bad shawty, you a bad. I need a passport, check it. Need a passport to the
all fucking right.
Bro.
Let's go.
I'm trying to run on the passport. Hey, yo, what's going on, man? We got the infamous J.J. Abrams' cousin's nephew, ex-roommates, auntie's uncle, HeadTop, bro. Yo, this nigga, bro. Like, I'm like your biggest fan, man. How's it going today?
Hey, what up, boys?
Your biggest,
What up, gang?
biggest fan?
Dude,
he
I'm
actually
your
is, though.
biggest fan, bro. Like,
I
Yo,
think he is.
If anybody, like, Jamar definitely has like some titles under HeadTop. He's got biggest fan, collaborator, fucking boom holder. All
Blue
that.
jacket guy.
He's PA first AD now. Something.
Dude,
We're working on the
I just
title.
been grinding. I just
It's
been
a working
grinding.
title.
It's just an MMO to me, bro.
Just,
Facts.
all right. So we got the man HeadTop with us today. Yo, so I guess for people who really don't know, like tell them what you do.
First off, thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
welcome.
What do I do? What do I do? I mean, I guess the titles would be videographer, video editor. Just whip up some music videos, whip them up. You know, sometimes I guess we do a little bit of photography, but not too much. And yeah, just try to bring the visuals to life for artists and stuff like that. You know?
Oh, visuals to life. Oh.
Yeah.
Now we've definitely been
Cool.
a witness to a lot of these visuals that you've put out, especially this
You
last
know.
year, man. You've really gone hard with some of them, especially the stuff you've done with Jamar.
I appreciate that. We're trying to elevate each time. That's the whole goal.
Exactly.
Is to always keep pushing the envelope just a little bit more so that each time the people who, even if you're not a fan, even if you've seen one like a year ago and you come back, you're a little bit more impressed. That's the goal.
All right, so we got director, sometimes photography, but I guess give us a little history. Like, how did the HeadTop come to be? Like, I guess if anything,
guess-
you could start off with like what's the HeadTop like? Where'd you get that name from? I guess.
I got HeadTop from I guess it stems from Jamaican slang, but it's a lot of what a lot of Canadians say when they say more tune for your head top or more tune on your head top. That I guess it is Jamaican slang. And then when Drake said it, I was trying to make a website because I wanted to write about music, and I was like thinking of a name for like a couple months. And when Drake said it at, I forget what award show it was, when he won, and he said, when he said it, more tune for your head top, but I put my respect on your name. And I was like, oh shit, I think that's the name. I was like, HeadTop, that has to be the name. And from there, that's how it kind of all started. And after that, I was like, I kind of instantly made a logo, which was kind of the same logo that I have now. And then I made like a banner for the YouTube. I made the YouTube, the Twitter, and then started working on the website. That's where it all started. And then I always wanted to make music videos, but I never had a camera or like any way of knowing an artist that would want to make videos with me. So I kind of had to wait, and then I convinced Steve, or as people know him, Mr. Crook. I had to convince him after a little bit to do music with him. That's how it started. And I met John.
I did not know you had to convince him.
Yeah, so you can ask. He was like, "Oh yeah, maybe." maybe. And eventually he accepted. And the video is not great, but we started.
Yeah.
What matters.
Did you like do anything in high school, or you like into photography and stuff like that, or?
I guess technically it all started when I taught myself how to edit gaming videos. Well, I started in 7th or 8th grade, and then like in high school I took it a little bit more seriously. Um, and I had like multiple channels. Like I would just like hop different channels and making mostly MMO videos, like sometimes like Little League of Legends or whatever like that.
Mhm.
And I went into college with for game design, and then I switched for computer science, and then I almost dropped out. But my parents were like, "Well, you like to do videos, so like maybe you should try and do film or something like that, something around that." And I said, "All right, well, I'll give that a try." And then I did that, and I picked up a camera, and then yeah, I tried to do as much as I could. I pretty much did everything. I got involved with like different things at school, and I did anything I could. And then I guess it was just the plan was always to get to music videos, I guess.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Damn, that's a deep background, bro. I think like a few of us have tried to edit some gameplays in the past.
Yeah, definitely had Dazzle back in the day.
Oh, dude, the Dazzle.
Yeah,
The
the
That's
fucking,
wow. That's nostalgic. Holy shit.
fucking white
Dude.
little box. That shit would pick
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
like
well,
fucking
yeah.
24p. I don't even know.
Bro, that shit
Speaking
was
of
a
that,
potato.
Jamar actually showed me like some of those videos, like shows actually a while ago, maybe a year ago, but some of those videos that you
Mhm.
did, and bro, they have like a shitload of views. So it's
Some
like,
of them, yeah. There's a couple with a couple 100,000. But those are like more more recent ones. Like those were ones I did in college. Because the ones I did in high school, like the first ones were like slideshows. My computer like couldn't even handle recording a game, and it would literally just be at like 1 FPS. Like it would just be, and I was like, you know what? Let me just put like 4 screenshots together and like put out a video. And like that's how it started. And then in high school, eventually, I think I started with Diablo 3 or Borderlands. Was it Borderlands 2? Yeah, Borderlands 2 at the time.
Yeah.
And then I think it was one of those, and like I got into Terra, and then WoW, like doing those videos, and it was
Wow.
just from there. That's how it started. Yeah, I guess in a way, like me and my friends would do like trick shots and like dumb skits when we were younger. On like these little tiny like it was like a box like camcorder, and it was like this big, and I swear to God, those potatoes, you couldn't even see anything that you were filming, and we would do like basketball trick shots. Or, like, dumb skits and shit like that. So I guess that was kind of it was always like deep down, but I never really like wanted to like be behind the camera until I picked up the camera in college.
Yeah, he picked up that shit. I jumped off the post. I feel you, right? Yeah, I feel you, yeah. But that's really interesting, because a lot of people could say they had done that, like had played around like that, but it didn't stick with them, like we're probably the three of us are probably an example of that, and so that's sick. Even though we all do dabble in that, but to actually make that your career, that's fire.
Trying to still. We're trying.
Yeah. What's the next question, man? Like you slow with it, bro.
Damn, bro, I got all them shits lined up. Nah, I guess I was gonna ask, like, speaking of that, like, so what are your like future plans for HeadTop? Like, what do you got? What do you see like the next year
That's
looking
a good
like?
one.
That's a great question. These are I'm not a big person to be like I don't really have like certain plans for times because I like to go as I move. Recently I've been doing less projects because I want more work to go into the projects. Whereas like I used to like just not even care if it was a running gun. I'd be like, oh yeah, it's just another video, like let's do it. Now like I don't really want to just do a running gun with anybody because I mean, it's just all going to be editing, and I'm trying to get away from that. So like within this next year, I'm trying to do larger projects and bring people in with me. Like Jamar knows, like having him on set, and now that Noah hopefully will be doing lighting for us. That's kind of why I did the project with him. Like hopefully, we can put together a team and having Vakalo, if he can do as many title sequences of animation that he can.
Family.
The whole idea is to build something within this next year that it's not just me that I'm proud to be a part of, that it's more than just me, and that I can help other people want to build something with me. So like the whole idea, and I guess the next year is building an infrastructure to make bigger projects, and then actually make the bigger projects. Where we're going, obviously more videos.
I mean,
Dude, yeah, that's a fire plan.
yeah, definitely. Look at
Appreciate that.
At this point in time, like Cole Bennett, and you look at Hive Mind, all those other people, they're like teams. One person's got their own specific job, and I guess that's taken shitloads of pressure off whoever's doing the creative directing aspect. And that, I feel like that's where you really shine, because you see it in the shots you put together. Like, and then, when you're doing all that shit, it must be overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think for me it's the most overwhelming when I bring the footage back, and then I'm like,
where do I start?
Shit, like now I really have to, I have to start the edit. Like the most overwhelming thing is just being like, I know I have really good footage, but now I have to get to it. Like it's never fun being like, especially that's the thing about the running gun. Like nothing's organized, so if I just did 17 takes, like you know how long that takes just to cut up a rough cut with no transitions? Like it takes a long time. So yeah, I mean, I want not that I'm gonna give up editing. Like it would be nice to have someone else to be like, maybe they're the DP instead of me filming. Like like I would like to direct. I really enjoy being behind the camera, but sometimes if someone's better for whatever we need to do, like then they can go ahead and do it. But I would like for someone else just to do the rough cut. Like that would be the beautiful thing. Like if I could not even touch the raw unedited footage, I would. But
that would be fire.
I don't know. I mean, it is still fun seeing it come out together,
Yeah, I get that. Like it would be like it's gonna be a game changer once that load is lifted, though. Like.
Oh my, yeah, dude, I can't wait. It might be a couple years, but yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I feel like something like that is
sure.
definitely like finding the right person too, someone that you could trust to, not like hover over their shoulder and be like, oh, nah, cut here. Cause I mean, I've done it in my own videos. Like it's really hard working with like an editor specifically, cause to you, like a movement might seem awkward and you're like, oh, I really don't fuck with that, but to them it's like, nah, that's fire. They don't care. So I think like once you like build that relationship, that's when it'll really flourish.
For me, it's also like it's tough being the person who films it, and then if I'm editing, I know like there's certain shots where I'm like, I know I can do something with that, but also the beautiful thing about not being on set and having an editor look at it is they don't have that bias of being like, oh, I remember the energy for this shot or this certain scene was really good. They just see what's in their box and on their editing software. So it's definitely like tough being there and filming it and being like that one shot's really good, but like someone who wasn't there might not think so. So it's I don't know. It's a catch-22, I guess. Like you want to be able to do all of it, but sometimes you have to give it to someone else.
Nah, it's actually really wise, because you want as much control as you have over things. You want to keep that. But that's when the trust will come in with the people you meet and bring in. Damn, life's a game, isn't it?
I mean, I trust you, but
thanks, bro. I'll be down for the streets, bro.
Don't fuck me over.
You're gonna like come home one day, all your gear is just gone. You see
Nah.
Jamar post the story,
I'll kill you.
Story of Jamar. He's just like hella palm trees. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh my! With the camera in the background.
Are you
Like
Some
pawn
DP work in Florida.
Yeah, I'll be right back, bro. I guess now that we're talking about that, like whole creative like shit, like what's your process look like? I guess like when somebody hits you up, like what's your first thing you're doing? You talking to them?
If they send the song, I'll listen to the song. Because a lot of times I don't really care, like who they are. Now at this point, I care more about the song. Because back in the day, if someone sent me something, like I was like, let's just do it. Like I don't even care. The idea was always do it. Now it's like if I'll listen to the song, you could have 3 followers, but if the song is really good, then I'm gonna want to do it with you. So I'll listen to the song. I try to listen to it in different spots too. Like I'll listen to it right here if they send it to me on my phone outside, car or something like that. And then I usually tell them that over the next couple of days I'll get some ideas. Sometimes they're like, I have a location in mind, and I'll say okay, and then that's where the running gun goes, which I don't like. But I'll give them ideas like the stuff that me and Jamar just did, Brooklyn. He had nothing. He literally was like, just go ahead and do whatever you want to do. And I said, well, the song gave me a bunch of ideas at first, and we talked about it. And I just wanted to do certain things. So like a lot of times I'll listen to it, and the different places that I listen to in the different environments give me different ideas. So I'll try to put a bunch of the ideas together, which can be so random. Like they can be all over the place, and then I'll try and put them together, and then say like, here's a couple of ideas. A lot of times I'll have a lot of ideas, and like if there's small budgets, like you can't do the things that I'm thinking of. So you have to be like, okay, what can we realistically do with no budget, small budget, and yeah. So like then I after having great ideas, I have to come back down. I have to be realistic. Like, okay, that one $10,000 studio is not a great idea. So yeah, so it's more of like just listen to it. Yeah, we can unfortunately one day, but not right now. So yeah, it's more of just doing that, throwing out the ideas out there, and like sometimes I enjoy when people are like, maybe not that, like maybe this or something like that. I like talking about it and collaborating, and that's the best way to do it. So yeah, probably that. I think that's my process.
that's the process.
All right, you got that, Jamar?
I can relate to that.
Dude,
I can relate to it because I like having the most wildest ideas, and then I actually ask Jared if we can do it.
Your ideas are $2 million ideas. We can
I mean, sorta.
This is not even on my list of questions, but like, all right, dream location. You got infinite budget. Like, any artist, who you shooting for and where?
Oh my God, who am I shooting for and where?
I don't feel like I know.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I know what you think I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it though. Because I think it would be. Can I go on Spotify for this?
Check my playlist.
This is I gotta check. It's like
I'm really interested.
Dude, it's between 3 people, I think.
Okay.
All right, we'll accept it.
Number 1. I got top 3. I think it would have to be Isaiah Rashad, Saba, and Brent Fayez.
Whoa.
And obviously all of them 3 different vibes. And I think I want like Saba in like Greece or something, because like I don't know why, but like he has like the most peaceful music. I feel like being out there, like it would look really like random.
I could agree with that.
Right?
I fuck with Saba.
Isaiah, the spot would be like pit. I don't know. I want him in like a mosh pit. I don't know. Something random.
Now with
And
his
then
videos he came out with, I could see him in that.
Oh, yeah, they're fire. Yeah. Brent Faiyaz.
This is a shocker.
He's probably the one that I would want to work with the most because as of right now, he's become like one of my favorite artists. The other two like always been on there. I don't really know how to have a location with him. Pretty much anywhere. I would do anything he wanted to.
He's like,
Yeah, I do anywhere.
please call me. Respond to the
Respond, bro.
Hit me up.
Dude. That's sick though. I'm really surprised for Brent Faiyaz. So do you listen to Brent Faiyaz then? Like are you
Oh bro, dude, come on.
All right.
His last album.
His last album. Damn. You fan.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh bro, his first one. His first one was fire.
Well, not to cut through the questions that are lined up, but like, yeah, like what is top 3 artists you listening to? Is that top 3 artists right now in your playlist? Like, what are you listening to right now?
Now?
Yeah.
No, I'm literally only listening. That's not true. I'm listening to Baby Keem, a lot of Clue, obviously Jazz, Cartier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm always listening to Jazz. I'm listening to Isaiah. Always listening to Fire Next Door. A little bit of Drake.
He's fire, bro.
But, I don't know. I'm like all over the place. Gene Dawson.
Gene Dawson though, fire. Gene Dawson. Every time he says, I think he says Shane.
I heard that at first. I was like, what?
You know, he's number one. I want to do video Gene Dawson.
Bro.
Hey, it should probably be the
Video.
most viewed video.
Yeah, I want to do video Gene Dawson in Dubai. Is that fair? Can I do that?
Did you two see Dummy? Did you see the Dummy video?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
I'll send it to you after. It's so good.
Yeah, no, that's I was asking Jerry, like, yo, what do you really gotta do to spin the car? like we can do it, right? Like, because I want to do some shit like that's fire.
That's what I want to get. Sure. I want that like quirky but like still epic kind of video where a lot's going. They're all very well shot scenes. That's
yeah.
I guess now we're talking about what you fuck with and what you don't. Like, in your opinion, what makes a video like stand out?
Character, I guess.
So you
like
when,
see
like a little
when the
story.
video is, or like when the video has its own personality. Like, I guess, if you watch the evolution of Cole's videos, because this is probably the easiest person to do it with. The personality of his beginning videos, the older ones, were the edits, right? Like that's what gave it personality. Whereas, I think now he found a new personality in the way that, I guess, the way that their sets are put together and the effects that they're doing are so well done, and like it gives it a certain like character. Like sometimes they're Willy Wonka quirky, kind of crazy. And that like it makes the song so much better when you watch it with the visual. I think that's probably what makes a video like really good, is when it has its own character, its own personality.
Yeah, for me that really like throws it back to just like back in the day, like waking up early, you see like a video on VH1, and like, you know, back then you weren't just seeing anybody could just make a video. That shit was getting directed and had sets and all that big ass budget. So you'd see a video and you just like that shit would just be stuck with you. I was gonna say too, like
there was so much character in this.
Oh shit, my bad. But what's like a pet peeve of yours in music videos, like nowadays, some shit you hate when you see?
So much now, and like like I told you, I'm trying to get away from like all the cut edits and stuff, like the transition. That's starting to become so like it irks me when I see every second there's just a cutout rotoscope to a nug. It hurts me. I just did one, and I'm like, this is not what I want to watch, but this is what people want to watch. Like, that peeve of mine. Like, I want the frame just look really good. I don't care about like the head banging of edits you put on this thing. Like, to me, it just doesn't look good. I think that like I actually sometimes it like Fredo bangs video, bro. Whoever edits it, you're a great editor. Video is literally every half second you just cut the next scene, like nothing happens.
Dude, I gotta watch more. You said Frito Bangs?
Fredo Bang.
Yeah, Fredo Bang.
Frito Bangs. You said Frito Links.
Yeah, right.
I don't know this thing. Like, no, I know Fredo Bangs.
Jamar hungry.
Isn't he like Griselda? Isn't he all
No.
Never mind then.
I think he's from I don't even know where he's from. But yeah, no. Stuff like that fucking irks me. That's my pet peeve.
Stuff like that.
My pet peeve is enough with the rotoscopes.
Enough with the
Even
rotoscopes.
like,
Okay.
It's cool. It's cool. Like, there's times to use it. I'll probably always use them, but
yeah,
bro, it's just it's the same. Remember on the text? I'm forgetting the effect, but when videos like 5 years ago would have the glowing text come up in the beginning, you know, with like the fire.
Oh
yeah.
That shit.
Like a Twitch overlay.
No, bro, that's whack. Yeah, it's exactly. That shit is whack. Stop using it. 2021. That shit was whack in 2016.
For me, I feel like it's
Dude,
if
these
you
are
see,
some-
like, you ever see Scribble on a video like in 2021, it's just like, holy shit, like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got lined up here. I guess we could talk like who's a big inspiration for you?
Like, I guess the obvious ones is Cole and Lone Wolf. And one that not many people know is Worldwide Films. He like kind of stopped, but he was fire. John Psycho, who kind of stopped for like medical reasons. Who else? I don't know. There's not many people that's like music video inspiration. I guess it's more like I love Christopher Nolan. His films are fire.
Yeah, what about your
No, I kind of just watch things and I'm like,
what about your
That's-
what about your
Huh?
what about your uncle?
JJ.
I thought it was Quentin Tarantino, bro.
I would.
He's
I didn't know.
everybody.
Oh, that too. I met his daughter. Funny enough, I told Jamar this. I met his daughter. I was working on a set. She makes music. I didn't even know he had a daughter. She was on it, but no, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's cool.
Well, I guess like that you said that, like, give me a crazy story on set. Like, what's like the weirdest thing you ever had? Like, fucking, I don't know, a homeless guy attacked Jamar while he's trying to rap or some shit.
I mean, if that happened, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even pull him off.
He'd be like, yeah, run his pockets.
I wouldn't even want him to.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd be like, yo, get this.
Duck him, bro. What are we doing? I'll help you out.
He's
I'd be like, yo,
this
one
is
more
great
time, but more
content right now.
I'll be filming it exactly.
That heavy ass
The weirdest things that I've had to do on set. There's a lot of weird. It's when you get put on the spot. Like, I can't even think of them, but I know there's been a lot of things. I don't know. Just there's a lot of awkward people. There's very weird people that I've had to deal with. Like people that just don't understand that sometimes, like when I work on like PA on other sets, people like want to obviously know what you're filming that are not like involved, and like sometimes they don't understand that like, they can't come onto the set or like that we can't tell you what we're doing, so they'll sit there for like 2 hours and like waiting for you to like see who's the celebrities that's like acting in like we're not, you have to literally be like, we're not filming, like you have to leave, like please leave. And, like sometimes they get awkward, like it's really awkward.
What the hell?
Also considering it's film, there's also a lot of like some people are like kind of like they're themselves, you know, and sometimes they're a little weird. And a lot of them are in theater, and the theater people are like, I think I'm weird, but they're like a different type, you know, of person.
Very animated.
And so some of them are very, like, yeah, very animated, and they think they might have a role that they're literally like might have one line, and they think it's the biggest thing in the world. Like I watched this one girl in a film that just came out that I worked on a while ago. Like none of her lines got in the film, and before one of her scenes, that she didn't even have any words in. She was crying for like an hour before the scene to get into character. She didn't make that scene.
Damn.
So I'm like, bro, like I know you're not gonna make the cut. Like, why are you crying? You're supposed to be crying for the scene because no one else was crying.
Oh my god.
Weird. That's the answer. People are weird.
Wow, people are weird. Yo, I want to be an actor.
I was laughing at her. I was genuinely had like that's embarrassment for this. We're about to be on.
Cried for an hour. Oh my gosh. You gotta get into character, man. Like, you know, when for me, you know, like yeah, I can just switch. So it's like not a lot of
yeah. I mean, you're different. You're different.
Like, yeah, like it's acting. It's an art, man. Like,
yeah, you kill it, bro.
when you say it like that,
Yeah, bro, you act like a goofy
it doesn't
every
sound
day, bro.
convincing.
You act like a real goofy guy
not-
every
I wasn't
day.
gonna.
I'm a regular.
You don't have to act.
I don't have to act. Wow. This isn't about me, man. This is about you, okay?
I
God
guess we can move on to. All right, like what advice would you give to like a new videographer that's like wanting to get their foot in the door?
Both the things that I have to say kind of go against each other. I know it sounds weird, but I would say, because I'm learning it now. At first, I would tell you just do everything. Like if even like it's gonna be free. Like I still do free stuff. So just do everything you can, because like just the opportunity of having something and working with someone. If you do it well enough, someone else is going to see it, and then they will probably ask you, how much is this? And then you can get a little bit of money from that. So I would say do everything is the first thing. Do as much as you can, no matter what it is. And then the second thing would be go into it with ideas. And like that's the hard thing of doing everything, because when you do everything, usually you're just going and you're running gun and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like try and have some ideas sometime where it's more than just, you know, filming in front of them and at a location and then just editing it. So like try and put together some ideas or concepts, because like in the long run, once you get the idea of concepts down, like you can build on that, and then it'll always make for a better video than just, you know, like I've been saying, just about it. So do as much as you can, but also still have ideas and write. Do all that. Also practice. I would like, even if you could just go outside and build something and practice an idea, or like look up tutorials and then practice that. Go ahead, like do that as well.
Yeah, practice definitely goes hand in hand with like doing as much as you can, because when you're doing as much as you can, you're getting your practice in.
Yeah.
I got
Exactly.
what do I got here? I got one more question for you, I guess, and we could and move on to Jamar or Vakalo if they got anything else to ask you. But like, what's your favorite video you've done ever? Or I guess I could say, what's the video you've had the most fun shooting?
Oh, the most fun. The most fun and my favorite probably won't be the same video. The most fun. I mean, it was probably one of the videos that me. You know, it might have been. Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name of it now. What you Steve and Danny did. We were at that fort.
Oh, Out. It was called Out, I think.
That was one that me and you did. I know that one. Oh my god, it starts with a D, I think.
Oh, wait, are you talking about you and who? You and
You, Danny, and
oh
Steve.
Dart. Or no, was it called Dart? Oh no, it's called Shit. Creep. It was called Creep. Or
Creep. Yeah. That fort.
That
I
shit
mean,
was
weren't we
good.
all hungover? We were all like hungover too.
Yeah.
And we were literally just walking into like buildings that were like either burned down or like just run down. Probably had asbestos or some shit in them.
Hella paint
Like,
chips
dude,
on the floor.
that was safe to be in there.
But the shots were clean.
But that was fun. My favorite video that I've done, probably Moon, by these two guys over here.
Yeah.
Great video for sure.
I love that video. The way it was, fire. Because that was the first time I was like, I'm gonna get these big ass lights and we're gonna make it look really good. And Jamar was down for that. And
hell yeah.
unfortunately, he couldn't be there, but he was there in spirit.
Oh, yeah. That was a vibe. That video was great. You guys did a wonderful on that.
To me, I think like
I appreciate that.
Definitely kind of like leads into like what you said you were trying to do in the future with your videos, because that's like that shit's like a film to me almost, because like with Vakalo not being in it, you have Jamar just kind of like doing his thing in the beginning until it's his time, and then it's back to him just kind of like vibing. So that's more like a whole ass like little short film to me.
Yeah, and we had to like somehow work in the fact that this is Vakalo being on the song, but he's not here, and our idea was to put him on, get his photos, and the funny thing is, like 2 days, 2 days before we literally filmed it, we had an Airbnb and it got canceled, and we wanted to like print out the photos too, and like we didn't do that either, so we literally just had our like Drew phone.
Dude, if that light didn't slap, it would have looked way more stupid. Like,
oh yeah, no, for sure. It ended up coming out really. It was. The thing is, I don't think people like probably put together the fact that like this was the person singing the song too. Like people who didn't know Vakalo, they were probably like, "What is he doing on the phone?"
What is he doing on the phone? I'm looking at this young man. All right. Is it not apparent? Is this not art? Oh my god.
But yeah, no, that video turned out. It turned out great, and the lighting. You should have seen when we were the one when for Jamar's verse. The first lighting setup that I set up, I was like, "Oh, this is fire, right?" And then I'm like, "Wait a second, like we might have to go for like a deeper, like a darker kind of tone for a vibe." And then that's when I brought the blue and the yellow black in, and I'm like, "Oh, like I think we just somehow won up what we just did." And I feel like that one scene of blue and the yellow or orangish, like blew out the fiery kind of vibe that we were going for. It was
That's
way
true.
more moony. And
Yeah,
when you went
definitely.
outside, just
Yeah, it was a
crazy
vibe, man.
outside.
We were really trying to go hard. Yeah, like more background on that. Yeah, I got denied for the Airbnb. Like, like it was a really nice house. It was a really nice looking spot, but like, I think
They're like, this account was
really
made 2 days ago. Like, we're gonna pass on this.
it was the literal lady, like the owner, that denied me too because I was new, because it was at night, because she wasn't gonna be there on that weekend. Like, yeah,
She's
so
like, this
but
motherfucker's
like I
trying to
think
throw Project
honestly,
X at my crib, bro.
like it's like two of us, fuck. But honestly, I think keeping the mindset of like what we had, because we were like really going in like full on, like let's really try to make this shit something, like, so it's like keeping that mindset made it better, like made it like what it was, made it stay in the same like vibe, and like also Jared's house, like Jared living in a home made it possible, so
Yeah, sure.
as well.
I'm sure that
Very
was
true.
fire for you too, to just have the footage on you. Like, all right, catch you later. Just bring it.
Yeah.
True, yeah, we didn't have to haul those lights upstairs or anything.
Yeah, I mean, that shit was heavy. But we also filmed Cruel Sun during the day, right? And then we filmed it at night. So it was long.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did
like
not
those
know
long
that.
days.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we filmed both of them the same day.
Dude, that's what's fire, man. It's possible, like, and even the first part was kind of run and gun, but like we kind of like because we had the day, like I was vibing, he was vibing, so it's like we had the day, like we were really carousing the parts of where we were, and that's that spot in Cruel Sun, like that abandoned, like background on that. It's just an abandoned like complex, like in the backyard of his crib, like pretty much.
Literally, somehow, I don't even know how that's ended.
Yeah. So that came out,
Like,
though,
yeah, it did.
Yo. Real quick. This actually might not be real quick, but Jared, I need you to close your eyes for a moment. I need you to breathe in deeply and then breathe out. And I gotta ask you, pussy niggas really on a diet?
Oh. What, can I open my eyes?
No.
Yeah, sure. That wasn't the real question. The real question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years.
Mhm.
I think probably on the West Coast, and
West Coast.
probably I would like to see HeadTop be something that is where a bunch of people are actually working at, like at a studio, and all of us are working together.
I would fuck that shit up.
Yo, that'd be a vibe.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a studio, like a music studio as well, in there somewhere. Just have a little room.
Oh, of course. But you recorded it in there. It deserves a video.
Dude, that would be fire.
So I see 5 years probably like that. I mean, I would like to see myself doing that somewhere on the West Coast, probably in Cali. But realistically, I mean, probably working probably as a video editor or something for some sort of company, and then at the very least doing this still on the side would probably be a realistic 5 years down the road. But I mean, maybe New York or LA.
Okay. Still very fire dreams, in my opinion. Very fire goals, like very tangible. I think it's like, why the city? Why does the city attract you so much? Because it's a vibe. Does the city attract you? Does it call you at night?
I think it does, and all my friends are there too.
Just imagine like
I like
more work too.
Yeah, I like the city because one, you never really know what you're gonna get into. Like if you're like, let me go out tonight. I'm not like going out like to a bar, but like let me just go for a walk or with some friends and like see what we can get into. Like you never really know what you can get into around there, especially like the people that you meet. You never know who you're gonna meet. There's obviously a lot more artists. Like being in the spot that I'm in right now, it's impossible. Like there's no one that really even makes music in the town surrounding me. Like no one does what I do, so it's very hard being in the spot that I am without going over to Newark or even Hoboken, Jersey State, whatever.
Very true.
I think the city is it's where the creative people are. That and obviously there's a lot more other places, but around me it's the city, and I'm trying to get there soon.
Well, that's interesting, man. Like to learn that the city, one of these major cities, will have a head top, and they're gonna gain you.
Soon.
But
Very soon.
Honestly, James has some very thorough and thought out questions lined up. I feel like I know everything about you now. Like, shit, man. You're a very interesting person, actually. I didn't know this.
What did you not for?
That artist.
Shut up. It was a record.
That one art, Brent Fayez. He's like, I did not know that.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You just not listening.
But shit, man. I mean, yeah, like it's good to have you on here, bro. I'm out of questions. Vakila, did you have anything else to add?
Why not Canada?
I'm actually curious. I'm very curious.
Way too cold.
Way too
Way
cold.
too
If you go
cold.
to New York, it's gonna be as cold as Ontario. It's Toronto. I should say that. Drake City.
Drake
Alright?
City.
Alright? I mean, like, you
It's
go
just
to the
like-
lower mainland over here in BC, you got the normal stuff that you have down there.
I don't know. I hate cold even though I'm on the East Coast.
He's like, I might fly there,
Well, I
but
went
just chill
I know it's
for a
cold.
week and think of some ideas.
Mm.
I like that.
And it's too cold for me.
You want to plug yourself, sir?
Yeah, where can the people find you?
At the HeadTop, I'm pretty much everything. HeadTop on YouTube. Watch
Yeah.
some videos.
You got a website too, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of down right now, so don't go to it.
Oh, never mind. Don't go.
We're working it. It's under construction.
You're gonna find something else.
All right, man. It was really dope
yeah.
having you on, man. Interview number 2 in the books, the HeadTop. Stay
This is
tuned. You'll
history.
see who the fuck we get next up in this bitch.
I'm fucking hyped.
Give me a ride, I'm tryna ride in the first class. Give me a ride
It's 8 o'clock and I wish I was in my rocket ship. Maybe I should slow up, though a bullet had the opposite. If heaven got a price, I think a nigga might just stay here. Cuddy told me day and night is different, it don't change here. Let me make it clear, hold up. I think my phone went ring. It's just Siri telling me my shit at 80%. Let me tell you exactly how long that I've been alone. Do you know what it's like for life to chip at your bones? I've been smoking out of space. I can barely show my face at a party, at a place. This is how you get erased. Nigga, you want me to citizens know I'm saving cities. But how the Batman get fucked up with Robin? Not an astronaut, but I can take you to the dark. Niggas homies till they body found inside the park. If I could get away, you already know that I would. I fly away before I'm crashing and burning the hood.
I need a passport. Check it. Need a passport.